the finished product.
That's yours. I'm telling you, that's the good part about the splash. You keep things safe.
The lemon juice.
Today we're making tilapia
And 2 tablespoons.
garbanzo bean dip, pasta.
2 tablespoons.
Pasta what?
Con la sarde.
Con la sarde.
Con la sarde.
And mollica. Right now we're working on the bean dip, I think.
Yes.
Carol is putting in
we're
the
working on
tahini.
We're putting tahini into the mix. Wow. It's a little thick here.
Tahini, which is sesame seeds ground up.
Right. Okay, there's 1 tablespoon.
I didn't know that was hummus, but I guess now that
Hummus?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's now that I'm
Middle
seeing
Eastern. It's also Greek, and it's also that in Italy so many years ago. I'm not going to worry about if I get the whole exact amount in there, because a little bit of tahini goes a long way. Okay, so we're going to put the top on, and we're going to add oil while it's cooking. Okay, or while I'm chopping. I'm only going to do it like so. You can see it's getting dry, so it would either need a little bit of, I know it needs oil. We will put some oil in there, but I'm going to put just a little bit of the juice, because I don't want it to get too
That was the garbanzo bean juice.
Garbanzo beans. Okay. You want a rough chop anyway. You want to have a little bit. That's pretty good. But if you wouldn't mind taking that and just, there is a hole, wait, let me make sure. Yeah, there's a hole on both sides here, so you can pour just some of that in there. There you go.
Okay.
That's good. Because it does cook through. I'm looking for the garlic oil, the oil, but it doesn't say oil in there. Oh, yes, it does. Extra virgin, but it doesn't tell you how much. Education
This is the finished product of our bean dip. The little circle is olive oil that's around there, and we sprinkled chives and parsley on top.
Bronze on the top, okay? So you can use that same, but you can't use the bulb for this dish, okay? We're going to use,
This is fennel.
Wild
boiling
fennel.
water.
And it's going to turn the water green. You can see already that the water is starting to turn green. And then we're going to cook the pasta in that green fennel water, which is very, very... Didn't I make something else with sardines and you were surprised that you didn't taste the sardines?
That was pizza.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me for looking at the recipe, because sometimes I will forget. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put the chopped onions with the anchovies, so I'm going to start them first. I do crush them to dissolve them faster. Then you add the raisins, the pine nuts, a pinch of saffron. Can you open this for me? Sure. Okay, wooden spoon. And you can see it's already starting to disintegrate on its own.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
Oh, the anchovies are disintegrating.
Anchovies.
Anchovies.
Yeah. So there you go. That's pretty disintegrated. It will disintegrate even more as it cooks. Amazing, huh? Not so different from how we make our pasta sauce. And then we're going to chop them with the anchovies, crush them. We're going to add the raisins, the pine nuts. Pine nuts. This is a real different dish. Pinch of saffron. You open that for me. Okay. So what you do is, so you open it up. It's going to turn what is in here kind of like a yellow. That's it. That's all you get. Okay, stir. $20 for what? Yeah, but
the whole bottle.
but like when you say a whole bottle, you're talking about like maybe, see how everything's turning yellow? That's the saffron turning it yellow. We use saffron in risotto. There, see that right here, this here part right there? See how red that is? Okay, so that will actually just turn everything yellow. Okay, so now, very nice.
Crushed fennel seeds, get it? Yeah.
How many sardines?
I don't use the whole can. I'll tell you why, because the American palate isn't used to this dish. I mean, the Italians, they would like, be putting the whole can in there. But we're just going to use, like, so much. Just enough. Yeah, just enough that, everybody's going to say, wow, I don't taste any fish, I mean, if you keep making this dish, if you go home and you make this dish for company, and then you're going to say, oh, well, I'm going to put more fish in there. I didn't taste anything, Okay, so, you know what, somebody go ahead.
Like about maybe a little bit less than a half a cup or something.
Oh, for the sardines?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe about a third of a cup.
Third of a cup.
Yeah. Okay, I need this stirred up good. I can see the fennel seeds. Now, what we will add maybe is some of the water from the fennel, because you want liquid, and when you cook it slowly, it will stay liquid. This is all we're going to put on our pasta. So I'm mashing up the sardines, and once this gets seasoned up nice, we'll let you taste it, and you're going to be amazed. Did anybody not taste this yet?
I
Oh,
didn't.
you didn't want to. Okay.
I
I didn't
didn't
put any red pepper in here. I think as
I think they will.
we could get a raisin. Make sure you get a raisin. There you go.
It's kind of a lot.
That's good.
That's hot. Is that good? Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
It is. Okay, so we're gonna. While I'm turning, I'm trying to get the fish. I'm gonna check in a second, but I think it has 6 minutes to go.
Sauce has been mixed in with the spaghetti.
Yeah, and this is called pasta con la sarde. A very famous
different
dish.
kind of a pasta.
Different, totally.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, this is the wild fennel fronds. Okay, so I'm just going to put some on top here, and then I think we don't need a lot, so I'm going to then toss. I'm going to toss it again. I don't want to, I'd like it to be nicely distributed. So there we go. So everybody will get a little taste of fennel, but they will anyway because there was a seed. Okay, here we go. So.
Yeah, I heard people say that.
Then what you do is take that
I don't feel like
and sprinkle just, oh sure, no, not that, that's for the fish. Here we go, take this, and just like you were going to take cheese, okay, you sprinkle the cheese on top. And that's really what this dish is about. That's the way it's supposed to look. Okay, you take that. Okay, that's a nice picture. You'll have to send me a copy of that.
I didn't take a picture. I'm doing a
Oh,
video.
you're doing a video? Can you get a picture out of that? Because you know what, it got a little dry, and that's not good for it to dry, so I put a little bit more water. So that's something you want to think about.
And the next one?
40,000 is airline.
Wonderful.
Are you staying over at your folks' house tonight because you're so far away?
Yeah,
Good for
probably.
you. Well, if there's any left.
Yes, we have enough table settings. I'm gonna grab the glass.